Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle14, and I'm here doing a review of The Family Business Season 1, Episode 6. This was a good episode. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Alright, so we know Uncle Lou is dead, so the family is mourning his death and everything. Chippy was in the gun range shooting up the storm, and then people were looking at stuff. People were punching punchy bags. They couldn't handle it. It was crying. It was a lot of emotions that going through. Because I mean, he was well liked and everything. He was very. He was like a glue who put together the family. He was very. He had an outlook of life. He was a positive outlook of life, even though he was part of the business. Still, he was something that took light to the situation. It wasn't too heavy and not like that. He looked somebody you could go to cheer you up and stuff like that. So that's what Uncle Lou was. So at the funeral, they had cremated him, so they're gonna spread his ashes in the ocean. And freaking LC, he was like, anybody who know Lou, he wasn't too big on the church scene, he wasn't too big on that, but he did was big on party and celebration. So he said not really be too sad, but celebrate. And he said we got food, we got drinks, we got cigars, everything to celebrate his life and not really grieve over it or too much. I know y'all grieving, but he said celebrate because that's what his life was. It was a celebration. So he wanted his honor be memorable. It's like that. Everybody, even London, who's in the hospital, she couldn't go to her freaking uncle funeral because they have in the hospital and she can't leave. So you know that London was called a habit. Says, I want to come home. I don't want to be in this hospital. Like I'm done. They think they have postpartum postpartum stress disorder, and she don't have that. And I was like, no, I don't have that. Like I wanted to come home and everything. And he said no. She hung up the phone on him. And then this freaking his wife, cause we met his wife was Lisa Ray, and her name is Donna in the show, and she came in and strut her ass and then want to know the freaking her husband's will and everything. And he said, see, he got one because you don't want to draw it. And Harris is the lawyer of the family. So he was like, I know you got the will, you draw one up. She said, no, you got to go to LC because he like the estate and his family, his person of his will. So you got to go through him if you want to know anything about it. And he said, you haven't been to the funeral and you want to come to here and act like you want some his money? She said, I'm tired of everything I got and everything. I already cashed on his life insurance policy. I'm coming to get what's mine. And I said, oh, okay, whatever, Donna. And she struck her ass right up the damn, out the damn room. All right, so we know that the people, Dunkins is not having it. They want to know uh, who's the one who behind Uncle Lou's death. They really fucking find out. They really trying to war. So the guys is going around different towns, asking different people, women, men, anybody who would know this person, who know. So all of a sudden the name Reggie Williams came up. So the two came to Paris and Junior because Rio, no, somebody told him, who was it? Somebody told Junior to get ready to meet with the twins because I think LC said, he said, go get ready to meet with the twins to find out what's going on. Alright, so he did. So Junior and Paris went to talk to the people who was finding information out. And that's what they told him, this guy named Reggie, who's like this some boxer, the ring and everything, and he wasn't there at the time that Uncle Lou was got shot. So we know what happened to him, like he making one on his mouth. So basically, the streets is thinking that the Dunkins are sore because Vegas, who was the notorious badass for the family, he's in jail. So now he's in the jail, and then Uncle Lou is gone. They people thinking that they pussies now. Basically, the Dunkins is pussy, and they don't got no street cred anymore. So they know LC, they got his name, but he's not. It's not putting no fear in the streets anymore with people. So people don't really care about the Dunkins like that. So they need to get their reputation back on it and say like, no, don't fuck with the Dunkins, basically. And Paris and Junior say, you know what? They are right. It's like, we need to put our name out there, fix house right now, because if we don't fix it, then people go really don't really care about us. They walk all over us and just trample all over our family. And we need to keep a tight lip. So Junior and Paris said, we gonna go to this place. So they went to see Reggie. Reggie's in a underground abandoned building, fighting for money, knocked some guy out, got money, and then he said, "Who's next?" and everything. So Junior came in and said, "Whatever." And Reggie was popping all his drunk. He said, "Oh, you punk," and all that stuff. You ain't gonna do nothing. He said, "Well, just I'll fight with these." And Junior said, "Okay, enough what I talking." Whoop! Knocked him out in one hit. Nigga said, I said, "You all that popping junk, you got knocked that fuck out in one motherfucking hit." Big ass got knocked out one hit. And Junior said, "I'll fight with these two. I'll talk with these two." So Paris came with a gun. She said, "Don't nobody move. Don't try me. Do not try me today." And then they went to talk to Reggie and everything. He couldn't get his head straight. Like, he was like, "Oh my God, would you hit me? You got something in your head." No, he had his bare hands. He had knuckle braces like you had. He had none of that. He knocked you off with his bare hands. And he had no pussy for a while too. So, he backed up. So he's angry. So he ready to he ready to knock somebody out. So he knocked you out. And Reggie said, okay, all that stuff. So he finally get to tell him that, why were you at the spot when my Uncle Lou got shot? And he just say, no, I'm sorry, and all that stuff. I like Uncle Lou, I'm care for him and everything, but this guy named Michael Diamond came around and was like, he wanted me to get some cars. I got cars, kind of thing, pay him. He says, for somebody who not being around the street game, that's like, he know a lot about the street. So they say, all right, we're going to find this Michael Diamond. And he's a white guy. So I was like, okay. I said, oh, all right. So they going around. They told LC that they can't find this guy. It's like he's like missing in action. And nowhere to be found. It's like he just vanished, disappeared. His name just is not around. So what it did is that I guess LC say hit a bounty on him, his head. So I'm gonna go to show him later. And they said, okay, cool. Then they said, cool. So all this talk, right? Chippy was talking to him on Nevada, because Nevada was in the house. And Chippy said, what you doing in this house like that? You better go outside and play with the boys, play with the kids. You're in the house doing something like that. What's going on? He said, I'll get with you later. He's doing his PowerPoint for his uncle Orlando. And she said, what PowerPoint you doing? He said, I was doing PowerPoint of this heat drug that Orlando's having. He said, heat drug? And he said, yeah, this is new street drug that's coming out. It could be the popping new drug, and then making the map. We're gonna make money, all that stuff. We put the junkies in the map, put the forefront. We're going out business, all that stuff. And Chippy said, okay. Chippy was not having it. The mama Chippy said, oh, hell to the no. We is not doing. She said, okay. I know when she go about to see Orlando, she gonna let them have it. So that's exactly what she did. Because when she went outside, LC, Orlando, Rio, and Junior was outside. And they was talking and everything, and she said, what I'm talking about, what I hear about this heat drug? And I said, this is not going to happen. It's not in my watch. It's not going down today. I'm letting you know now. It's not going down. No, I'm not. No, I'm against it. I'm very against it. And he said, Orlando said, Ma, this is a new good drug. It's going to be popular. She said, no, we've been under the radar. He said, we've been on the drug business for all this long time. Elsie said, you put me on the drug business. She said, but we was under low key, under the radar for all this long ass time. We got money and stuff like that. This new drug will put us in the forefront. And not only that come around, the people going to be talking to us. The Italians, the Mexican, drug cartels, everybody going to be after Duncans. And it's like, we don't need that type of heat impression right now. So no, my son's going out there, it's a dangerous drug. It's a dangerous game. And I don't want you out there like that. And I know Orlando was not having it and all that stuff. So he got up, he got his business plan and everything. Trent came, while she was going off, Trent came, which is the cousin of the family. And he came because he supposed to be the body of Orlando. I said, okay. Go, and she said, oh, what you doing here? And all that stuff. He said, well, you trying to con another woman? We over here, it's because it got woman trouble. She said, why do you think it's a woman trouble? But he said, no, I work with the family business right now. And he said, oh, okay, I didn't know that. And they said, oh, that's why LC and them got, Orlando, Julia, and Rio got up the fuck out of there. They said, oh, Chippy about to go all for LC. So They got up and said, "Where you going?" I'm going to do something on that kids, them lame junior kids and the real kids. They all went to do their things. She said, "No, I'm not here with that." She said, "We will vote for this. It can't happen." He said, "Well, the president, he's the president now, so it can't go to. He could do whatever he want about this drug until the next board meeting, which don't happen till the fall. I guess it's summertime now, so it's not gonna happen right now." I said, "Ooh, okay." And she said, "Oh, don't think about the emergency meeting because the emergency meeting is not gonna happen until the chairman, which is me, and the president calls for one, and then we have one." And she said, when I think about this damn board meeting and everything, don't have to think about the emergency meeting anytime too, because y'all figure stuff will be right in the guest room. He said, "Damn." I said, "Yeah, your ass go sleeping in the fucking another room, bitch. You not sleeping in my bed if you gonna put my son in danger like that. Fuck out of here." So, so that was that. So, we know not Mama. The wife is Zuniga. I don't know the wife's name, so I'll call the wife is Zuniga. Wife is Zuniga, because the Zuniga supposed to have a meeting with the Dunkins to have a peace meeting to make it peace between those two. So this drug heat could make them business. So like that. So they get to squash that before the cartels run with this drug. So Alejandro went on the truck and everything. I guess he went somewhere and did a lot of stuff. So wife Zuniga said, "You gotta honor this, you gotta honor Miguel and everything. I need this happening on stuff, make it work on the crazy." He said, "Yeah, we're gonna do it." To kiss him. So she went inside. All of a sudden, that guy we met last week who was having sex with Sasha, we don't know her story yet, but he had sex with Sasha. On a sudden, he was out there. He said everything is okay with the meeting set up with the Dunkins. He said, "Yeah, everything is set up. It's good. It's ready." And he said, "My uncle left yet?" I said, "His uncle?" I said, "Oh, okay." She said, "Yeah." And then all of a sudden, they started kissing, having an affair. I said, "Oh, shit. This bitch is having an affair with her freaking nephew, basically, because that's her husband nephew. So if she married, so that's like nephew-in-law, it's like that. So it was like you having an affair with your own damn freaking nephew-in-law. So I thought I was like, wow. And I was like, "Ooh, you climbing this chick." I said, "Ooh, mama's nigga's not having it." So we get to a little scene that Rio doing his little thing. He went to this club and met this guy named Sebastian. I guess the Rain Club, whatever it's called. Met Sebastian, and then he said his people is working in some of his clubs, and all the clubs, and they're coming up short. I mean, money's short. I guess they not making as much money as they're supposed to be before Rio is distributing this drug. And he said, "I think you got something to do with it." Rio said, "It's not like I have something to do with it. I got everything to do with it." And they would say, "Ooh," they put the gun out on him, all that stuff, and he was not phased at all. He was telling them, "Whatever, they would say whatever you want, all that stuff like that. But I'm the one who did it. I'm doing this. You gonna think about me, all that stuff, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm putting out the business." So he made a deal with you. He said, "Listen, I want you to be the sole distributor of this drug heat in Florida, South Florida, well, the whole Florida you need to be." He said, "Oh, I like how you do business." It's like that. And he said, "You got big balls on it." He said, "Good thing I don't mix business pleasure, and you would never know." I said, "Oh shit, with this sexual attention going on between y'all too." It was like, churches all open, all that stuff, and all craziness. I said, and that was that, and they just left it alone. He said, "I like your boy, I like your attitude," or something like that. "We can do business. We can work well. It's a good thing we don't mix business pleasure, because we could work some wonders." He said, "Good thing you don't." I said, "Oh shit." I said, "All right, y'all two." All right, so then, all right, so we get this little scene. All right, so then we got Orlando and Trent went to go to the meeting spot, and they was getting patted down, all that stuff, just a normal thing to make sure they got no guns, all that stuff. So they went inside. No, so Orlando got a call, and he said he got to take that. He said, "Make it quick." Ruby called him and told Orlando, "This is what I want to let you know that I'm getting married soon." She get married to Vinny Dash. Vinny Dash was the people that the Orlando's, the Dunkins had beef with, and Sal Dash was playing them and everything, and setting them up between those niggas and them or stuff. He was behind a lot of stuff. And they killed Sal Dash show, and then they killed the brother who was used in London. So that was that. And now the only one who's left is Vinny. So he ran to whatever this organization, and Ruby's brother Randy was running things. Randy's not there. So if anything, he said he running things, all that stuff. I'm gonna pay you, gonna be payroll, and everybody said, oh yeah, yeah. Ruby said, hell to the no, my brother Randy is running things. The one you came to run to where you need protection, and now you trying to act like you gonna take him over and take his spot. No, we're not going down like that. And he said, oh, you probably. She said, you can be married, something like that. I said, no. He said, I'm married, but I want to hope that you marry me for more than my money. He said, no, I actually do care about you. I do love you, so like that. He said, I hope I believe that. I wish I believed that. I said, oh, okay, whatever. Marriage convenience. And that was that. So then we would get this scene right here. All right, so Mama Zuniga was sitting there talking. All right, so Trent, who's the cousin, he came in first. And she said, oh, this is your Orlando and everything. And he said, yes. He played himself as Orlando. So in this scene, Trent was playing as Orlando. And he was playing off as Orlando, acting like he was Orlando, talking all that stuff like that. And Mama Zuniga was sitting there, and she really couldn't get over the fact that her son got shot under the Dunkers' care. And she blames the Dunkers. Actually, Paris didn't want to shoot him, but they covered up and said that somebody else did it. And she never believed that. She always believed that the Dunkers were behind it, which is true. But, okay. So, what she was like, she said, so Orlando would say, Trent, who's playing as Orlando, and was saying that, no, sorry, we lost everything, and I understand we could make this patchwork thing, we could be good, all that stuff, we could be peace, work on and push this product. And she said, no, before that, she said, I used to have respect for the Dunkers, and they did this for me, and did for my husband, and so like that's why, but when I put my son in your care, and then he's gone on and stuff, and he get all that stuff, I never liked that. So when the film finally came in, she said, who is this? He said, oh, that's my cousin Trent. He said, that's Trent. So Orlando is playing as Trent. And so Orlando was sitting there, he's not saying much, he was just observing all that stuff. And she said, you know what? He was trying to push the product. Trent was trying to push the product. And Trent, who's playing as Orlando, was trying to push the product. And she was not having that. She said, you know what? She was hoping that LC was there because LC not there. He said he respected Red, he understand. He said be here because I'm a good representation of the family. And she said, all right. She said, you know what? One thing I want to have right here, I want to LC to feel the pain have I feel with losing a son. And they was like, what's going on? And then she said, my nephew here, I think she said Mario or Marion, whatever his name is. Mario, go take us like that. Go be charge this or handle this. And he said, go ahead. And the shock figure Trent, who's playing as Orlando. And then Orlando said, oh, what's going on? He said, what we going to do with him? He said, no, we don't need no witnesses. And they put the gun at Orlando, but they didn't show what happened to him. They didn't cut that off after that. I said, oh, snap. So Alejandro went to the cartels, Juan, this guy named Cruz, and somebody else sitting there. And Cruz is unhappy. He's very unhappy that this piece is not going. You making me sad. I told you, gave you one instructions to make peace with the Dunkers. Alejandro said, you think I would make peace with somebody who had my son killed? And he said, oh, you disappointed me. You disappointed me. Then he got news that Orlando's shot. And he said, oh, no. Now you're going to put us in war. We want to make money, and then you putting us in war right now. Well, I'm hearing you want to hit on killing Orlando. And Alejandro said, I didn't put no hit on that. I didn't order it. He said, well, if you didn't order it, somebody else inside did. So Alejandro said he going to go and try to check what the hell's going on, because he ain't put no hit on Orlando. He said, you disappointed me, and you're not going anywhere. This going to be your last taste of cerveza, all that stuff like that. And like that. So they're going to kill Alejandro. I said, ooh. And then in the bed, we still see freaking Mario and the wife, Mama Zuniga, having sex in the bed. I said, y'all some nasty ass freaks. Having sex in the bed. and she gets a call. No, he gets a call. And he told us another thing. He said, all right, whatever. He told Mama Zanika, he said, well, you don't have to worry about Alejandro because your husband, because they going to take care of it. He's good as dead. And she was like, oh, good. I said, good? I said, bitch, what the fuck you saying good for? I said she was no good either. Because she knew if she killed Orlando and everything, they was going to kill her because they were supposed to be this peace treaty. And they were so down with the peace. She said, well, I lost all respect for my husband when he wasn't trying to avenge my son. So that's why I tried to came and seduce you. He said, oh, well, I'm glad you chose me. And they kept having sex. I said, oh, shit. She get her pussy rock when her husband gets shot. That's not good. She get her pussy rock when her husband getting shot. That is not good. Or get killed. Mama Zuniga. She's not going to be trusted. Oh, snap. But the last scene. So we got Julia, remember Sonia, the girl, the nurse. He had took out on a day. He would invite her to the cookout. He said, don't worry about my family. It's just a function as it is. Be not all that glitz and glamour like you think it is. You be alright. Just be yourself on stuff. So they went inside. They having a good time and stuff. And then Juan, when the cartels came, and told them, he said, sorry if you lost, but Anita got shot. Is dead. She said, my son, Orlando got shot? Because you know she was against it. She said, my husband's dead. Orlando's dead. And she said, and the fact I would say, yeah, I would say, see, she was told y'all, even though she don't know that the Orlando they thought they shot was actually Trent. They killed Trent. Orlando, we don't know if he's still alive or not. They maybe capture him. So all they know that their hurt was named Orlando. So Mama Zuniga thought she killed Orlando, but she killed Trent. So we're gonna find out more about this, but it's getting good. So I can't wait to see you next week. Alright, that was that episode. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Please also make your tell what you think about this episode. Did you enjoy it? What you like? What did you took out of it? What surprised you or something like that? But it was really good. And let's wait till y'all see y'all next week. Peace.